Sometimes, even the most peaceful communities have hardships and horrors. Those with industrial backgrounds have a lot of workplace-related deaths and accidents. You never know, however, who is plotting something or has done something evil in your own neighbourhood. Or is there a sinister spirit there from a time long gone?
Worsbrough was made famous for its colliery, Barrow Colliery, although it also had several other industries here, including glass, milling and textile work. With industry, however, you'll find that death and danger were prevalent everywhere. The first recording of a mill at Worsbrough was in 1086, although the old mill now dates back to 1625 and was modernised in the 1820s. There was also the gunpowder mills at Worsbrough Dale, which were opened in the 1840s and by the 1860s were some of the only operational gunpowder mills in all of the West Riding. The mills actually saw 4 explosions during their lives. The ones on the 28th of July 1856 and on the 3rd of May 1880 saw no one killed or injured. The ones on the 25th of May 1901 and on the 12th of December 1907 saw 2 men die on each day. Abner Wraith, 19, and Frederick Thackeray, 26 on the former, and Robert Craig, 43, and Frank Sr., 25 on the latter. The last explosion, supposedly, was heard 5 miles away. The works closed by 1936. There were several quarries in Worsbrough throughout the last 200 years, including Worsbrough Dale and Dovecliff quarries. This gravestone at the very end of St Thomas's churchyard belongs to John Rock, who is believed to have died as a result of a fall in one of the quarries on the 1st of January 1862. It is only believed to be a fall because his actual cause of death, or the reason for why he was found, still remains a mystery. He was found with packets of sugar and coffee on his body, as well as hair oil and skin wax. What makes it even weirder is the fact that none of these items actually belong to him. The police began investigating, but to no avail, and to this day, the reason for his death still remains a mystery. On the 7th of October 1840, 59-year-old farmer George Blackburn was attacked at his own home near Darleycliff Hall near Mount Vernon Barracks. 2 unknown assailants attacked him in an attempt to rob him. One of them struck him on the temple with a rock and the other used a bit of a gatepost and tore his jaw clean off with one swing. They were disturbed by soldiers from the nearby barracks, but they scarpered before they could rob him or before they could be apprehended. Thus, no one was convicted and George died as a result of his injuries at 2 a.m. the next morning. Worsbrough Reservoir was opened in 1793 to accommodate the opening of the Burn and Dove Canal in 1804. In 1839, 18-year-old John Perks shot himself and then fell into the reservoir. In 1981, pollution in the reservoir killed 3,000 fish. It is said that the reservoir is haunted by a blue lady, with the blue part referring to a piece of clothing that she might be wearing, and it is thought that this stems back to the 19th century. Now, a blue lady, like a white lady, is thought to be a restless and mourning spirit. But what actually happened here at the reservoir for a spirit to remain here after the body had gone is a mystery yet to be solved.